They rose fast, spoke from pain, and in their music, they stitched pieces of their soul into ours. And then, just like that, they were gone. But before their lights flickered out, they left us something powerful. Their words, their fears, their hopes, their warnings. Tonight, we listen. We reflect. This is Last Voices, Juice WRLD, Jared Higgins. Juice WRLD wasn't just a rapper, he was a storyteller. A young man who poured his heart into every track. Songs like Lucid Dreams made him a global star. But behind the music was a kid fighting anxiety, heartbreak, and addiction.
Cleanse of what?
Meth.
The jewel? A week?
Chris talking about
I'm talking like months.
No, not
work your tolerance.
A month.
You just need to work your tolerance.
Work your tolerance.
You can get through 2 weeks. And I'm not saying you need to go cold turkey, but you trying really too hard to get high instead of.
You gotta go 2 weeks strong, and then that's like 14 days. That's like
because like after that it won't be a problem to stop. Because look, if you let's say at least physically you'll be.
Yeah, maybe to quit the addiction, but he needs to not do them for a while.
You need to.
His friends tried to talk him out, but it seemed Juice was too far gone beyond compulsion. The night before he passed, Juice dropped Let Me Know. I wonder why. It felt heavy, emotional, almost like a goodbye. Nobody knows exactly what his last words were. Some say he pointed at a cartoon on a TV and mumbled, "Y'all look at that," before collapsing. Others say he whispered Allie's name. The truth is still a mystery. But what we do know is this. Juice was honest. He admitted to using drugs to numb his pain, spoke openly about regret, and told his fans he wanted to be better.
Really just becoming a healthier person, cleansing myself of certain shit. So like, that's obviously like an obstacle, but I'm getting there, so.
You always had issues with drugs even before you started to get famous and rich?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was something that I was into early, low-key, due to music. Cause like, I was a music head, so like in 6th grade, 7th grade, I'm hearing songs about sipping lean. Those are like the real influential years, I feel like, especially for like a boy. Like finding out who your role models are, what you like, basketball, football. That's like when you start kind of choosing the dreams you want to chase, damn near.
Right.
So like, 6th, 7th grade, I was hooping, I was playing baseball, I was good at both at the time.
In freestyles, he often hinted at death, like he knew his time was running out.
Niggas shoot him in his face when he hit his bitch. All I know is get the cash stacking.
His pain helped millions, even though it cost him his life. XXXTentacion, Jase Onfroy. XXXTentacion was a storm, controversial, complicated, and unforgettable. His music was raw and emotional, but his life was marked by pain, violence, and headlines. Still, X was searching for meaning. He spoke about spirituality, energy, and change. In one clip that resurfaced after his death, he said,
Worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams. I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy.
Those words feel haunting now. X wasn't perfect. He admitted his regrets, acknowledged his flaws, but his music carried a message bigger than him. Whether you loved him or hated him, his voice shaped a generation.
Don't go to jail in Broward County.
Don't go to jail in Broward County.
They not finna let you out.
Mac Miller, Malcolm McCormick. Mac Miller started as a playful, upbeat rapper, but he grew into one of hip-hop's most respected artists. His music became soulful, reflective, deeply human. Mac was open about his struggles with depression and anxiety. In 2011, Mac Miller released his breakout hit, Donald Trump.
Money ain't that some shit. Take over the world when I'm on my Donald Trump shit. Look at all this.
At first, Trump praised the song and even called Mac the new Eminem. As the track blew up and earned serious money, Trump demanded credit and payment for the use of his name. By 2013, he turned on Mac, calling him an ungrateful dog and mocking his talent on Twitter. Mac responded lightly, often joking about Trump and later distancing himself from the song.
I released a song called Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
Yeah, this is before I knew his plans.
Do you know Donald?
I've never met him. We've had some issues, which I think is so cool.
Did he criticize the song?
He liked it at first because I think it was, rap song about Donald Trump, and then I think I did an interview because that song was my first platinum song, and I did an interview where
the night before he passed, he posted a quiet video on Instagram playing his synth. Fans now see it as a farewell in sound. He hated being called a drug addict. He wanted people to understand his heart, not just his habits. Mac's story is a reminder. Fame doesn't erase pain, it just shines a brighter light on it. King Von Davon Bennett. King Von was a storyteller, a poet from the streets of Chicago, turning his life into vivid cinematic rap. 2 weeks before his death, Von told XXL about writing Crazy Story and took her to the O while riding buses and sitting in jail.
That's the flow I make when I don't got no beat. You see what I'm saying? Because I made that song, I wrote it without no beat. I made the song on a bus on my way to Chicago from Atlanta and shit.
In an online conversation before his demise, Von shared about his plans of making a Crazy Story 4.
Smack your words, man.
Somebody just said, everybody say Crazy Story 4.
I ain't put Crazy Story 4 on there yet. I gotta make that. I ain't even make that yet. I'm gonna do this. This is what I'm gonna do. I got some other little series and shit. I got some other little story. I got the Wayne story. I'm gonna do 3 of those. You know what I'm saying? Like 3, 4 of those. I'm gonna get out of y'all gonna fuck with it though. Y'all gonna like this shit. This shit raw. Then I got some shit called it's called Robbery. Oh no, I gotta change it now. I gotta think of the name for it, but it's done though. I just gotta shoot a video for it and shit. I got some decent shit. I'm gonna do a Crazy Story though for sure.
He had a gift, and he was building a future for himself and his family. His last Instagram post was about his armed and dangerous video.
Watching me every day, they clocking me. Red alert, I'm the dangerous. I keep that.
Hours later, he was gone. Von once told Gilly the Kid,
he said, Gilly, shit don't even be that deep, Gilly. But us young guys don't know how to talk to each other.
That line hits hard now. Von's music was more than entertainment. It was survival, loyalty, and truth. Lil Peep, Gustav Orr. Lil Peep was different. He fused emo, punk, and trap, creating a sound that felt like a diary. In his final interviews, he talked about wanting to grow as an artist, not just make hits.
For your mental health, it teaches you a lot of shit. Like, I can't explain it. It almost feels like you got like a massage in your brain. You know what I mean? I can't explain it. But you just feel relieved and like.
But behind the music, Peep was struggling. He was open about his depression, his drug use, and feeling misunderstood. Even in death, Peep's voice remains. Foolio, Charles Jones II. Foolio was fire, a rising Florida rapper who lived every day like it was his last. On June 22nd, 2024, he celebrated his 26th birthday posting, "God, thank you for allowing me to see another year." That night, he threw a pool party, laughing and living.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Fulio Booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take this shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Mm.
Hours later, he was ambushed and killed in a hotel parking lot. Even his rival, Youngin Ace, said, "Bruh, you gotta stay out the way." It showed that behind all the beef, Foolio was loved. He once called himself a demigod.
We need to do this again next year.
Yeah, that's love, bro. I'm gonna be here for sure. I ain't gonna know it. I'm a demigod, man. You can't get me.
Where did you get the demigod thing from?
Kratos. Bro, I play a lot of games and watch a lot of movies.
Stranger Things, they be saying that shit too.
Kratos, man. I'm a demigod. They can't get me.
Maybe he was. His final words were full of gratitude, and today, his voice still echoes.